Hey everybody, and welcome to Wayzata Today. It's Tuesday, May 5th, and here's what's going on today. Orono Public Schools reopened 3 of its 4 schools today after a probable case of N1H1 influenza, or swine flu, shut the district down on Monday. The only district school that remains closed is Orono High School. The district knows that its potential case has links to OHS, but has not said whether it is a student or staff member. All high school events for the day have also been postponed or canceled. OHS remains closed today while the district and state officials await the results of a sample sent to the Center for Disease Control for confirmation as to whether it is the N1H1 influenza. Doug Schultz of the State Health Department said yesterday that state officials were hopeful that those results would be received today, but said that it was all up to the CDC and depended heavily on the number of samples that the CDC had to test. OHS Principal Dave Benson posted a letter Monday night on the district's website that explained the district's decision to close to students and their families. I truly understand your frustrations with the closure of the high school, Benson wrote. The decisions we are making now are based on the up-to-date recommendations made by the Minnesota Department of Health, Centers for Disease Control, and the Department of Education. They reflect a concern for your well-being as well as the health of your family and classmates and members of the larger community. Among the concerns that Benson touched on in his letter were AP testing, which is scheduled for this week, sports games, and prom, which is slated for Friday night. Benson said that every effort is being made to reschedule as many of the postponed games as possible, but acknowledged that given the time remaining in the school year, that it will be a challenge. In terms of AP testing, Benson said that the district has been assured that the testing schedule can be amended so that testing can take place at OHS before the end of the semester. AP tests will begin the day after students return to school. Any tests that are missed will be given May 20th to 22nd. Benson added that he is hopeful that students will be able to return to school before Friday's prom, but said that the school has already arranged an alternate date with Carlson Towers should the prom be postponed. The Wayzata City Council will meet tonight at 7 p.m. The major item on tonight's agenda are the recommendations made by City Manager Al Orson as to how the city can account for a projected $300,000 revenue shortfall caused by the lack of development so far in 2009 within the city. Among the potential cuts are several layoffs and reassignments among city staff, including the elimination of Park Superintendent Sonny Clark and Motor Vehicle Specialist Jan Svensson. The recommendation also calls for the elimination of 1 police officer and cutting City Clerk Sandy Langley to a 4-day-per-week employee while giving her the additional duties of overseeing the city's motor vehicle operation. The city has already suspended the print version of its newsletter, The Bay Window, for the rest of 2009, but other cuts being proposed are the number of programs on WCTV Channel 8, not hiring seasonal lifeguards for the municipal beach, and cutting half of the city's flower garden. Ultimately, the final decision is in the hands of the City Council. Check back to mnsun.com tomorrow morning for the Council's final decision. For Wayzata Today and mnsun.com, I'm Jared Husengabe, and I'll see you tomorrow.